Hello, I'd like to welcome you all to Wilds of Wildemount, session 55 with Group A. I'm your host, Don. We're joined by our lovely cast of Quinn, Lily, and I, with our lovely DM, Emily. Our Oathbreaker Paladin, Anemo, played by Quinn.
Yeah.
Life Domain Cleric, Windchime, played by Lily. Our Circle of Stars Druid, Soren, played by myself. And our lovely, of course, DM, Emily. Starting off our announcements, please check out the official streams and watch the live sessions at Frigid Hyperion or Dawn of Time 06, where I am streaming right now on Twitch. And with that, Emmy, the floor is all yours as we dive into our newest session.
First off, I wanted to give a big thank you to our sponsors for today. As always, Subscribe. Listening to the chill, ambient, wave we've got going on in the background right now, a whole variety of other background soundscapes and even special effects for those moments in combat. If that seems at all interesting to you, you can get 10% off your first month's subscription of Describe, going to describe.com /wow, or use the code WOW at checkout. Woo.
At checkout. Let's go.
Other than that, I want to take just a few moments to tell you all what's going to happen in today's session. We are going to do a lot of talking things out during the session and a little bit less roleplay. You guys, now having had recently split the party, are getting ready to go into a bit of downtime for a period of 1 to 3 months in Nicodranus. Okay? You guys were severely injured after the last fight, and I don't know about you, but I have like a single long day at work and I'm out for a whole day. You guys were like dead, so I think that you deserve a little bit of time to rest and recuperate. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to spend that time only resting and recuperating. Instead, you have free access to the whole city of Nicodranus, and given that you have 1 to 3 months, if you wanted to travel anywhere, to make a pit stop back at Pheolin, for example, or, spend a month on the sea with the Wave Chaser, there is time and flexibility to do some of those activities. During this session, we will also be leveling up. Now, you might have wondered why I hadn't asked you to level up when we weren't together. Again, like I mentioned before, our party is now split, meaning that the dynamics of the game have changed a lot, very suddenly too. So when we're thinking about our level up, we're going to discuss how our group is going to handle these situations. What are mechanics that may benefit us, because this is a feat level as well, or an ASI, that could have an impact on how the party role plays from here on out. In addition, also to give you a idea of what your character is going to do when we start battles, and like when we have these encounters, so that you don't feel like you're floundering so much, but rather that, hey, this is my action plan. If this needs to happen, I do this. If this needs to happen, I do this, to make it a little bit easier for us to navigate instead of having at all times all of our options. This is the exact same thing that we did with the other group. So you guys are kind of getting echoed sessions. So we're going to talk about tactics. We're going to level up. We're going to talk about what things we're going to do with our downtime. We're going to talk about some magic items. We're going to talk about the rewards that you guys got from last session. And then, if we have a little bit of time, we can do certainly some roleplay. Otherwise, the majority of the roleplay will be from our next session. Once I have a little bit of time to think about, okay, so if this is what you're going to be doing, how do we plan for this? How can we make this narratively interesting? Because frankly, I don't know what the fuck you guys want to do, and that's okay. So we're gonna figure it out together. Also, something to consider and think about is what might be reasons why the three of you choose to continue to work together. What goals do you have? Do you want to spend a little bit of extra time in Nicodranus and discover more about the cultists in the area? Do we want to move on, beelining straight towards Allfield and see what's going on there? We have some options, some ideas, some plot lines that we can pull and look at. And also you have a little bit of flexibility if you guys wanted to go off on a totally separate adventure from what the group at whole wanted to be doing, because you guys can make those decisions being a smaller party without it negatively affecting so many other people. Are there any questions right away?
No, I don't have any questions.
Any comments?
I want to know what cultists are up to.
The cultists, if I'm not mistaken, were the ones that abducted Melora's lighthouse keeper.
Okay. But like, why?
We don't know. That would be something to investigate if we wanted to.
I just like the idea of cultists generally.
I would be down to investigate them as well before we go.
They're just like such goofy groups of people.
Especially because they do have
There's
a
a bunch
tie
of
to my
goofy
backstory.
goobers. A bunch of goofy goobers.
Who do the cultists worship?
You.
Zahir.
The god of, I think, destruction.
It's Zahir.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Zahir.
Fantastic. I'd love to know more about that. That's my vote.
I would vote for that too, actually. It's got good ties with Soren.
Oh, this music went in a different vibe than I was expecting to. Yeah.
Just the cult vibe.
Cults could be listening to this right now.
I wouldn't doubt it, actually.
This is the Zahir cult vibe. Me and my boys worshipping Zahir to this music. Yeah.
Okay.
The cult vibe.
So,
This
comments,
cult?
concerns, bright ideas, conspiracy theories. What do we got? Open floor. Just give you guys a chance to talk before we get into the nitty gritty.
I don't remember much about.
What are all of our motivations?
Do you guys want to talk about your characters a little bit more? Like out of character, like actually like kind of reintroduce yourselves? That's okay.
I would love that, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Should I go first? I can go first.
Hell yeah, go first.
Anemo's a guy who's changed a lot from when I first introduced him. He's an Air Genasi. His motivations right now aren't even super clear to me. However, I know that he has a strange thirst for knowledge, strange thirst for power. He wants to know more about his past, and he wants to know more about. He's really very interested in knowing more about like why things happen to him. I really I really don't want to there's I don't want to get
How
into
about this?
like the
So-
territory where I'm telling.
I just want to to kind of ease your mind a little bit. I know that all of our characters have secrets, right? Or have things that they obscure in certain ways. That's okay. I will say that right now we are talking out of character. And I trust in all of your abilities as role players to, if you hear something that your character doesn't know, to be able to have your character not know that. Because we are players, not characters. And sometimes knowledge of things can really help in progressing the story and not have it be stuck still. That being said, like for example, if I told you a secret, right, that said okay, like my secret is that I am blessed by this specific deity, right? And I'm actually a holy member of the secret, like clandestine order of of this deity who goes about vanquishing evil left and right, right? But I need to be kept hidden. There are situations that by expressing to the players, not the characters, that you have something going on, that can encourage other players to latch onto those ideas and to make those situations that your backstory can come into play more into play.
Okay. I
But
want to tell you guys.
You can do whatever you want.
I need to tell you guys this. Okay, I need to tell you guys this. I have a secret. So when my character and Emma left the party for a while, and I did a different campaign. Okay.
Mhm.
When that happened, my character had a character death, and rather than dying and creating a new character, what happened is the god Zahir
This
basically
thing.
revived me, saved me, and as took away my my were status, so I'm no longer a were panther. Okay. Turned me into a paladin completely, so I'm completely, all my levels are in paladin. You know, it's basically a new character sheet under the same name, basically.
With a history.
With the history, right? So the reason that Anema wants to know more about the followers of Zahir is to find out what's going on with him. However, the whole point of Zahir and the way that Anema's impression of Zahir is that he doesn't give a fuck about his followers. So he doesn't actually like when we're in a situation, it's not like he's gonna protect Zahir's followers or anything, or like you know, but he wants to know more because he wants to know why he was saved by Zahir. He wants to, you know, he wants to know what he can do next, you know. So that's what's going on with Anemo.
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah. When I was like, from what I understood, like Brian or something, like really hated Zahir and Zahir's followers or whatever, and there could have been something there, but
Yeah. Good
okay.
shit.
I'm done.
Oh, he's done. Crazy. Lily, do you want to go next, or would you rather I do it?
I can go
Okay.
next. Let me remember one time. Well, so she wants to go to Allfield and save her family, and so that is definitely one of her top priorities. And I remember she was recently like in a fight with her girlfriend about adventuring. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. It's been so long, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a sword.
Fuck yeah.
I will say, speaking of that sword, if one of your downtime activities is to unbind yourself from that sword, you can.
Mhm.
It's no, don't even fucking worry about it. I think that's probably better
Yeah.
for you. Because the reason I put that cursed sword in there was not for you. You just happen to be the one to manage to pull it out of the fucking stone. With your roll. So, I will, as a reminder about that sword, that was a sword that was lodged into a magic crystal or something of the sort in the temple of Melora, where the cultists of Zahir had kidnapped one of the members of the order there.
What's your sword do?
It's a cursed object. It basically compels her to use it. It did not work in the way that I intended it to, because I did not expect her to like crit on her strength check. And so she ended up basically with a magic item that does not fit with her character at all. And it has complicated things. And while I would be okay with using it as a relic, and part of the clue to the cultist question, what is going on, I don't think that you need to be cursed by it. At this point, narratively, it's just
Narratively, it was a weird choice.
It wasn't supposed to be for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would be probably a good idea to like unbind Windchime from it, and then if we're going to like investigate that god, we definitely using that as a relic to like do further research.
Good stuff. Anyway, just as a reminder for what that situation was, because it has been like 9 months, so probably a year since we've actually played with that session. So
yeah, that's all I remember from Windchime, like the important stuff.
there is also her star.
Oh yes, she has a star in her chest. So she definitely does like talk to a god in a way, but she doesn't know who it is.
I think that can I just say I think that like finding out more about the cult can be a downtime thing. For our actual sessions, I would be like, anyone has absolutely nothing against going and saving your family. We should probably do that.
As a side
That would
note,
be
because I want to put context on the urgency of that. Her parents have moved.
Really?
Remember that letter that you got?
No.
So if you look in your character tab, underneath your character sheet, you've got your spiritual weapon, your journal, and then you have 2 letters, one from Nahiri and one from your parents.
Okay.
excuse me.
So the implication of that letter was that they are not in urgent danger, but there is clearly a problem going on, and there has been a problem going on in your hometown, right? So, but this has also been an issue since you left them, right? Since before you had left them. I mean, think about your memories of you when you were a child. You even said during that So like they aren't in urgent danger, but one of your goals is to stop the gnolls that have been terrorizing your hometown since you were a kid.
Oh, I also just remembered that Winchem can like do telepathy.
Yes, she can.
That would be a fun thing to like keep exploring.
Mm-hmm.
I need to please remind me like how it works. And what
Basically, you I believe you can cast, it's basically message. Let me just pull this up.
Oh my goodness, I just found the whole thing I wrote about her.
So with telepathic, you awaken the ability to mentally connect with others, granting you the benefits. You can speak telepathically to any creature you can see within 60 feet of you. Your telepathic utterances are in a language you know, and the creature understands only if it knows that language. Your communication doesn't give the creature an ability to respond to you telepathically. You can cast Detect Thoughts, requiring no spell slot or components, once per day. Yeah. So you get once per day. You get a free use of the Detect Thoughts spell, which allows you to delve deeper into somebody's mind, and at will, just anytime you want to, as long as you can see a person, you can speak telepathically to them. They can't respond, but you can give them information. And we've also played this so that in roleplay scenarios, you may hear information back, or you may accidentally give people information because, remember, this was a side effect of a drug that you had taken, and that you kind of had a natural aptitude for, and it kind of awakened the ability in your feet. At the Blue Moon Den, drug den.
Yeah. Well, so is the telepathy and the message spell two different things?
Yeah, they are. But message, it just acts in a similar way. Basically, you can, as long as you can see them, it works. And they're within 60 feet of you, so you can't like send to anybody. That would be the sending spell, which is I believe a 3rd level spell that you have access to, that allows you to send a message up to 25 words to anybody, as long as you can identify them, basically. And I can respond with 25 words back.
Okay.
Understand?
A little bit.
Cool. If you have questions, please let me know. If you're confused about something, I can find a different way to explain it. I want to make sure that you got this solid.
Okay. Is it which type of D&D is this?
Say that one more time.
Is it which D&D are we playing? Like the 5 or the 3.5?
Yeah. We're playing 5e.
Okay. Okay, Dan, do you want to go?
Totally. Soren, he doesn't remember anything of his past, only the few memories that have been given to him. And from these few memories, he is in pursuit of a couple that he had met previously. He thinks they might be able to help him regain his memory back. They also happen to be Edward's parents. That is one of the reasons why the party is split, is because Edward is going to look for his parents while we go to Allfield to help Windchime's parents.
It's a family split. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And Soren really has no idea what to do or what he needs to do with his life. He has no idea what exactly he is alive for or what he was brought back for. All he knows is he is undead. And as for the cultists, he is interested in pursuing them because they had kidnapped the Melora Lighthouse Keeper, and Melora has a strong tie to Soren as a character, being the Wild Mother and him being a druid. So he would be interested in going for the cultists as well. And he also did commit theft on Edward. He did steal the little, what was it? The amulet, the brooch. I forgot what it was.
But you actually stole from him, or you like got them given to you?
I got the little brooch given to me. It was what we found at the crime scene. It was a little Zahir token thing.
Okay. I understand. I thought you like actually like talked to Emily and were like, "Hey, I want to steal."
Maybe.
Which is
I talked to Edward about it.
Okay.
So we do have the brooch from Zahir, or the amulet or token, or I don't remember what it's called, but we do have that as well if we would like to go that route.
What does the amulet do?
It's just a insignia for Zahir's cult.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's almost like a symbol that you are in the cult.
Just because I know for a fact that these two were not part of the session where we like the little role play session that we did after last game. Let's go ahead and could you expand on what happened after they had left?
So this was after session 54 when everybody was leaving because it was late. Me and Edward and Brian were talking, and I had received memories when I was on the brink of death those few times, and they were about a couple talking about their kid, me getting pushed out of a portal before it was closing, and the third one was of us sharing lunch together while they were talking about their son. I didn't put it together that it was Edward. He ended up using detect thoughts on me and saw images of his parents. I don't know if it's images or if it's like descriptionated, but he ended up putting together that it was his own parents and the location of where I had last seen them, or of the location of the memory, at least, of the mountains between Dwendalion and Zorhas. And that is where he is, I think, set up to head off to. If that clarifies it a little more.
Went over my head a little bit.
May I? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so basically what happened, Soren, and this has happened in the past, every time he falls unconscious and has to make a death saving throw, he has had a memory come up from his old life, right? Before he remembers, being risen without a soul, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in the most recent encounter, he had 3 of the visions. One of them was spending time with a friendly couple up in the mountains. He had remembered like having pleasant conversations with them. They became his friends. He can gather from the memories. He remembers being pushed out of a sort of rift. There's a hand that kind of like reached out through and pushed him back as he lost consciousness as he fell.
Okay.
And then finally, he had a memory with that couple once again, that talked about, like, it was a friendly conversation about their son, who they're very proud of. In the end of last session, it came to be that Edward, whose parents had been missing, and who they have only been talking through via the spell sending, that they're trapped in a pocket dimension of sorts, a small dimension that isn't on the material plane, trapped with no way to get out. Conversations have been slowly happening between him and them, limited to like 25 words a day, about their well-being. Well, then with Soren's realization and Rocky's realization, oh, excuse me, Edward's realization on that, oh my god, these, like, the people that Soren had seen before were in fact Edward's parents. Everybody now has an idea that, okay, Edward's parents were last seen up in this specific mountain range. The other party is going to make their way to the mountain range to investigate.
Okay.
That's the whole conversation. Does that make sense?
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of worries there. Like, maybe Edward's parents are dead. Maybe that's the reason that Soren can... Because he's got, like, an assumed dead people. Am I crazy for saying that?
Yes.
Conversations have been had between Edward and his parents where it's been explained that they are trapped. They are not dead. They are trapped in a small demi-plane, so on a small little pocket plane.
Right, a little pocket dimension. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I hear you.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
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 Yeah.
So that was a pretty big revelation in both of their backstories.
True. The also revelation of how old Soren really is.
Which is not that old.
Oh
no.
Oh.
They found out how old I am. Bro is 15.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions or clarifications they'd like to do on the story of the other characters in the party? Even if you feel like it may be a little bit of a press of a backstory, that's totally okay. Better to ask the question than not.
Why is Anemo Anemo?
What do you mean, why isn't it?
Anemo, Aenemo,
A-N-E...
I'm really struggling.
Fucking Nemo with an A in front of it. Is it so hard?
Yes.
I would like...
N-E-M-O.
Now sing it.
I would like to hard press the DM for backstory.
No, I want you to clarify. Why isn't Nemo an ammo?
What made him who he is?
Yeah, why is Anemo Anemo?
What was Nemo's backstory before the campaign started?
Yes, I need to know everything.
Hold on. I wrote it down somewhere.
Oh no. I would also like to hard press the DM for backstory as well, while we're on the topic.
For you? Yeah.
Anemo was raised in a temple full of air genasi.
That's it? That's it?
Okay. Basically, Anemo was created in a not typical way. Like usually, Genasi's and air Genasi's are created by like a human and a genie having sex and having a baby.
Oh.
But instead, he was created by like a rift or whatever. Can't remember exactly how it works, but he used to be, as a very, very small child, he was like a human or something, and then he became an air Genasi. So as an air Genasi, his skin is blue. His parents, they don't know what to do with him because he's got all these weird powers now, and they're like, I don't want to raise an air Genasi, which is like really rude, to be honest.
So crazy.
And they were like, but you know what? There's a place that he can go. There's this temple. There's an air temple, okay? Like from
Avatar.
Avatar.
From Avatar. Okay. Yippee! There's an air temple. And so they go to the air temple and they drop Anemo off as a child. Like, he still remembers his parents, not like clearly, but you know, so he was young, but you know, still still remembers a little bit. His life with the air Genasi was not that great. He, you know, he was kind of an outcast. You know, he's like, even then, he was still like among his people, but he wanted to be off alone. He was mad that his parents left him behind. He was still like slightly raised to be human and have like human, I don't know, things happen around him. So it was just like a little different. So he generally spent his time as a loner. Eventually, basically, like a priest, let's say, took who was like generally favorable to him. You know, he was out and about, and a priest that was like a werewolf or whatever bit him, and he became a werepanther.
Meow meow. Sorry.
And so he dealt with that. And especially because he was a werepanther, he became even more isolated. And he had a little mentor, but you know, he hasn't seen the mentor in a really long time, and you know, he's moved on. But that was like original Anemo backstory.
Can I just like butt in there a little bit? Just for clarification on something like what we had ended up deciding on. So it was your mentor who basically, you were wandering through the woods as a fairly young air Genasi, having decided to take a break from the temple activities as you typically did. While wandering through the woods, you encountered somebody in need. They were clearly not in a good state. And in that state, they were in the middle of transforming, basically, and they had infected you with lycanthropy. They, too, were a Wanther.
Right.
Then they ended up dying, right? Again, we weren't really sure much about the situation of this guy, but they ended up dying with, I believe, with intervention from your mentor as they were transforming into a Wanther. Your mentor came in, helped you out, took you back in, and it was them who kept your lycanthropy under wraps until you decided that you've had enough of this. You're sick of this place, you're an outcast already, keeping secrets, shitty, it's all bad. Fuck that place. And you skedaddle in a major way to end up in Palmaflora.
Yeah.
I will also have you know, your air temple is rather close to Nicodranus. Let me pull up Menagerie Coast.
I pull up at the after party.
Why is this not dragging? There you go. So your air temple was up here in the mountains on the Koroska jungle, in the Koroska jungle, pretty close to Nicodramus.
Oh, okay. Right, hold on. This is a little... Right, yeah. I remember. Yeah, it's quite close. That's cool. Enable does not have any desire to go back there. He just
Understandable, but like, just keep that in the back of your head if that's something that you decided you wanted to explore.
Yeah, that's cool.
Anyway, that's the pre-history. Gucci?
Gucci.
So we've all gotten to know each other pretty well. I want to talk about some of the rewards that we got from finishing the last arc. So you guys all got a butt fuck of money. You got so much money. Like, if you open up your character sheet and
We're
go to
rich.
your money, you all are loaded.
Oh my god.
1847, baby. That's what I've got.
Bro, he's
Yeah,
rich.
well-
Are you sure I didn't just already have that?
Yeah,
You had
wait.
800. You gained.
I had 800.
Yeah, I
gained
think
a
something.
K?
Yeah, basically it's like a full 1,000 for each of you. There were very specific maths. I just did it all at the same time because it's so
Right.
much easier that way.
You know me, I hoard the fuck out of money. So to me,
Yeah.
it's like I've always been rich. So this is sick. That's cool.
But it may be like you guys, if that's something that you wanted to do, you guys now have a significant amount of money to buy some of the more magical items. Additionally, you do have horses, so you could buy yourself like gear for your horses and then decide that that's going to be your primary mode of travel, or a cart, or things along those lines. You guys,
No, we should cart horse travel.
We should horse cart travel.
We
I
should
wanna
horse
put my
cart
horse in-
travel.
We should cart horse travel.
We should cart horse travel, dude.
We
what
should
did you
horse cart
say,
travel.
Lily?
I want to put my horse on a cart, please.
Yeah, we'll drag the cart. The horses can
we
drive.
make it- would you be okay with making it so that there's like 3 horses in one big, you know,
One big cart.
One big
one big
wagon.
Yeah.
cart for all of us?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm-
a
well-
three horse cart.
I am talking to Lily. It's up to Lily. It's okay. We can all have our own cart if we want, but you know, I would think.
Are you asking to share carts?
Where I'm asking to share a cart, yeah.
Well, I don't know if
You want to share carts with me?
I don't know if your horse is gonna fit on the cart with my horse.
Whoa! Is that fat shaming a horse? Are we fat shaming horses now?
Whoa. It's okay. My horse can pull the cart, and your horse can be on the cart.
Okay, I like that.
Are we doing
Like
a
that?
one horse cart pull?
No, I'm
Because we
thinking
do have 3 horses.
maybe 2. I think 2 horses, 1 in the cart, and then we're hanging out.
Oh, 1 in the cart. We could have one walking
Yeah, one in the
alongside
cart.
too,
Yeah.
or following behind.
There are a such thing as a carriage pulled by 3 horses.
Or
There
There's a
is?
There's a lead horse. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
there's a
yeah,
lead
no,
horse
there
and then
is.
2
Well, let's
behind.
do that. Let's do that.
If
It
we
would
want-
go
Whose horse is
3
the best horse?
This is 3 horsepower. And actually, if you wanted it to, and if you end up taking Nahiri along, there is.
There's 4. We could do 2
Murdercat
carts then,
Dynamite.
though.
there is Murder God Dynamite. I'm just saying.
Murder God Dynamite can be the lead horse.
That's 4 horses though.
Fuck.
We can always just do 2
Murder God
cards.
Dynamite and Wind Chime's horse can be the ones in the lead.
Okay. Are we all bent on doing 1 wagon?
Yeah, it's gotta be one.
Okay. Fair enough.
What were you saying, Lily?
I was agreeing with one wagon. 2 wagons.
Cool.
Wagons is just that's so many wagons.
That's fair.
Yeah, and like, what are you gonna do with 2 wagons?
What am I gonna do with
Storage?
2 wagons?
We can bring the whole kitchen stove, the whole sink, throw in the
Hey, listen,
bathtub.
with 3 horsepower, we should be able to do that anyway.
True,
We
actually,
could
that's
put-
fair. No, we have 4 horsepower.
We
4
could put
horsepower
one of the wagons in the other wagon.
Yeah, we can we can put one on top like a double-decker bus.
Did you say you could top the wagon?
That's not what I meant. You can make a double-decker bus. We'll be the
We could do
inventors
that.
of the double-decker bus.
Double-decker wagon, you just put one of the wagons on top.
How are we gonna get it up there though?
We'd be fine with just 1 wagon.
Yeah.
How much would it cost for us to get a wagon for us?
So you guys are all going to love this because it's not that expensive.
5 gold.
So a wagon. So that's the one with like, if you imagine like the when you wake up in Skyrim, that's a wagon. Right? So it's got some like.
Yeah.
Oh, you're awake.
It's got like. Yeah. Oh yeah.
No,
So,
I'm kind of imagining
that-
bougie. Like it has walls and
Yeah.
stuff.
Like,
So-
yeah.
that wagon is 35 gold pieces.
Oh. And we get it permanently?
Okay. That's to buy it, yeah.
Okay.
If you wanted to get a carriage, so think covered wagon,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So with a big canvas tarp over it, that's 100 gold pieces.
That's what we want.
Boom.
I will say,
Let's do one of those.
we
yeah.
can get bougier than that.
Oh. Ooh, now you're talking my style.
Okay.
If you
Okay,
want
I'll hear you
can
out.
absolutely get bougier than that. If you wanted to
I
go
want-
like
Let's hear it.
a full carriage as they would in like the Victorian era.
Oh yeah, like
I want
the
that
double doors.
style. You could do something like that. We could go a little
Wind
bit
chime?
wider
The-
and make it more like a
Lily?
mobile house, like a trailer home. Like
Did you say Lily?
Holders.
Cup holders.
Yes.
Cup holders.
Yes.
We need cup holders.
Say
What?
if you wanted to get something fancier, I would look to Nahiri and Windchime's backstory of being at the circus, and the kind of wagons they would use for a circus.
Magic, guys.
You know, I
If you
think.
Magic.
wanted to turn it into a shop,
Oh.
you can.
Oh.
Like, you have flexibility. We
Yo.
talked about it.
No, I
I'm
think we should just
thinking
pull a whole
TARDIS,
train.
Except on wheels.
TARDIS?
It's
On
bigger.
wheels.
That's
It's
crazy.
bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside. How much is it to add magic to this? How much is it to add magic to this scenario?
So I think
What
that
are we
it would
talking here?
So to add like that level of magic, where it's basically a bag
Pocket
of holding,
dimension? Yeah.
or it's like the pop-up tents in Harry Potter, right?
Yes, that's what I was
Um,
thinking about.
If that's something that you wanted to do, you couldn't do it with the funds just between the 3 of you.
You're kidding.
But
But
back at Firewatch Island, you guys have a lot of magical gems and things.
True,
Not magical,
true.
but like you have metric fuck ton of them.
Can we
If you-
rate, guys? Wait, hold on. Sorry. Between the 3 of us, if we raided the fuck out of that island, and the other party didn't think about doing that, that's on them, right?
Yeah, true.
That's on them that
Yeah.
they didn't do that already.
You know,
Because they had theirs last week.
you know, finders keepers, right? They
Look at
never
this
claimed
crazy
it.
shit happened.
They didn't put their name on them. I don't see their name on these gems.
Now, I did want to remind you
Okay. Yeah.
that the gems that you get, that you have, one of the reasons why you haven't brought them out into the sunlight is because they are
Phelan find object. Or Sylvanas find object,
Yes.
I should say.
potentially, yeah.
Yeah. So if we bring them out, we have to almost immediately get rid of them.
Because you don't want to track back to you.
And also, we're getting outed. Cam's
Okay.
watching right now.
Did we steal these gems?
Yes, you guys took them from the
Uh,
Sophia family manors.
Yep.
Yeah. So we have got to find. Do we have a?
We don't have a reliable
in
seller.
real life. We don't have a reliable seller.
No, we don't have a reliable
We have
seller
to
yet.
find somebody who knows a reliable seller, or find a reliable seller. Maybe that's what we should do. In one of the 3 months.
That'd be
Yeah.
Maybe the reason we all got together is because we all just really,
good. we just want a bougie ride, okay?
we just wanted a bougie ride.
Dude, we just want to roll up in the new
Dude,
Rolls
that's a
Royce,
little
you know?
weak. That might be a little weak. That might be a little weak of a backstory.
Let's make broken men go
I-
broke.
I do want to entertain the idea. However, I want to like take the expectations that we have of this ride that we're fantasizing about a little bit down, just down a little bit, because I think Emily would be okay with us going crazy. However, the thing that I'm looking for, the thing my character would be looking for, just sleeping room for 3 people, kitchen, bath, you know, a living room, maybe a pool, and then
Maybe a
and then that's
sauna,
it,
you know?
So not crazy. Maybe a sauna. So not that crazy, you know.
Oh, don't
I'm
forget
not
your
talking,
balcony.
like-
We need to be able to sit out on the
Oh, the
balcony and watch
balcony,
the
yeah.
sunset.
Actually, hold on. Like a Nemo used to do, in terms of just hanging out on the fucking peak. It should have a place for somebody to just sit on top of the canvas.
Oh, true.
No, maybe I'm talking crazy. I'll
Oh,
just like
no,
go
no.
out and like I'll just take care of the horses.
I think we need like a bell too. We need like a giant bell tower.
I
We
do
need-
think
we
that
need
the
an
horses
alarm.
should be able to ride themselves. Wait,
Huh?
what?
Wait.
I think the horses should be. I don't think that we should have to direct the. We shouldn't have to steer. What we're talking about. We shouldn't have to steer.
Yeah, how do we get Google Maps? We need some Google Maps in
How
this
do we
bitch.
get auto drive features?
So, if you wanted to get auto drive features, yes, Mom. D&D right now.
How do we get lane assist? We need to stay in our lane.
Sure.
God.
Saturday. I don't have a wedding on Saturday.
No, I think we should get a bell tower. You
I
know,
don't have
we need an alarm to be able to wake
I have
up
a
on
wedding
time.
Sunday.
Yeah.
If we don't wake up on
Yeah.
time, then what are we gonna do? We'll just sleep in all day.
True. So we need an alarm. Yeah.
So we need a bell
true.
tower.
We'll never wake up. We'll never wake up.
Yeah.
We'll literally never wake up. We don't have an alarm. We'll never wake up. We'll just
Okay.
be going to sleep and never wake up.
Forever
Okay.
asleep.
I'm sorry. What was I saying?
We need lane assist. Google Maps.
Right. Okay. So, what that would be in a price range that you can afford is hiring somebody to do it.
Oh God.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, they could just be
No,
death fodder, though.
No, I'll drive it. It's okay. I'll drive it.
I mean, we could just use them
Name will
as death
drive it.
fodder, though. You know, we get in trouble, we just throw them to the wolves and run.
Oh, no.
It would be morally right, but it is an option.
Wait, what if we took one of the cult members and convinced him that he has to
Yes.
drive our cart for the sake of Zahir?
Yes. Wait, that's so smart.
What if we gaslight one of them?
Emphasis on gaslight.
So it turns out that Group A is Gaslight. It's not Wind Chime. It's not Wind Chime, Animo, and Soren. It's Gaslight, Gatekeep, and Girlboss.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
Donna's Gatekeep.
For sure.
Lily is Girlboss. I'm definitely Gaslight.
Wait, I can't be Girlboss?
You can be Girlboss if you want to be Girlboss.
Yippee!
Okay, alright.
This is why I thought that you guys would make a good group together.
So Lily, do you have any opinions about this?
About the carriage?
Yeah.
Or Gatekeep?
Any ideas? It can be
Both of them.
I think, I think we should go for like a camper style
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It opens.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not actually bigger on the inside, but like you can like tent it out so that like when you set up camp, it's bigger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like one of those campers that you can like bust out the sides or whatever, so it like expands outwards a little more.
We should do that. I think that's what Anemo actually. I started to joke around a little bit. And
Yeah, can we make it a convertible though?
That's
the
what
real
Anemo would
question.
actually want.
We can have
Yeah,
like
the canvas top.
we can like remove
come
the
down.
top. We could have a board we can use as like
Flooring.
diving board, and we can park it near like rivers and stuff.
True.
Oh, true. It's like a table. It's like just
like
a
a tiny
regular
home.
table for us to
Like-
sit around. Except sometimes we also just put it next to a river. Diving board. That's a good
And pray
idea.
it doesn't get taken away by the water.
Mm.
Pray it's not gonna be high tide.
There could be like part of it that has like a ladder up to the top that a Nemo can hang out on.
Or we could
as
make
a-
it a
Yeah.
convertible.
But
We could
it's
just
it's
open
okay.
the top.
Anemo doesn't. Yeah, I'm saying it can. Yeah, you can open the top.
Convertible,
But
baby.
it could be hard enough to sit on also. I don't know if you can do that, but
Or like it could just be like a post up there with like
just a little
ladder.
post.
You can just
Yeah.
sit. You can
Yeah.
sit on the post. Don't slip
Sit on
though.
the
Or-
post.
It might go where you don't
or
want it.
It's
Might go
basically
where you want it.
Oh,
you can make it flat top, and just like have chairs up there, but like a see-through glass ceiling, so that you can look at the stars from inside.
true.
Something basic like that.
Oh, then
sunroof.
we don't have
I
to
do we
deal
need a
with
sunroof?
mosquitoes.
Oh.
No more pests. No
No
mosquitoes.
pests can get inside.
Oh.
No bugs.
We'll have to clean the glass though. We might get bird
Anemo is
crap up
done
there.
with bugs. Yeah, that's okay. A little bit of work never hurt anybody.
I'll just
A little bit of
smite
touring
the
never-
bugs.
Never hurt anybody.
Point a bug out and I'll call lightning it.
Hell yeah.
I'm liking this idea. I think it sounds like a lot of fun.
So we're talking
but
camper
the
now.
other-
We're not talking magic.
I do want to ask a very, very important question.
Mhm.
Who's taking the rose?
Cam did
Potato.
offer us the gold rose. Specifically, he offered it to you, Quinn.
Did he?
Yes, he's in chat. He said, "Do you want the gold rose, Quinn?" I don't know if that's him entirely
Ooh.
offering it or putting it on the table.
The rose is the gateway back, right?
Yes.
That's the way. Yes. So
Um.
if you as a party wanted to prioritize not just the happenings on your little adventure to Allfield, but you also wanted to take the
The keys.
We could bring Wind Chime's
Priority
parents back
for-
with us.
or yeah, or like
We could-
yeah, basically you have the ability to later on still partake in things that are happening on Firewatch,
Mm-hmm.
because one of the party is not going to have access to it, so I would really like whichever party does to actually use
Yeah.
Firewatch. Not necessarily that you have to all stay in there every single day or anything like that, more that like on occasion you guys can go through the portal, fuck with, feeding the assassin berries,
Yippee.
and shit like that.
Yeah.
If you wanted to.
And it might be a good idea to bring it with to... We could always bring Wind Chime's parents back with us as well. We could send them to Firewatch.
Oh, I like that.
For their safety, or if they wanted to come back with us, it's always a good option to have that with us.
I think yeah, it's like a good tool to have. I probably wouldn't use it a lot though.
Yeah. I don't see myself using it a lot either.
We'd be too focused on like what's right in front of us to remember that we could go back.
Yeah.
Right. Which I completely understand. I will say, you don't have
Just
to
having
take.
the option is all
You
right.
don't. Yeah. You don't have to take one or the other. Now, I originally,
With our new
one
camper
of them-
van, we can hold Wind Chime's parents that way. So
True.
I want to like put it out there a little bit that one of the rewards that you guys got from defeating Annabeth was the gilded
Lily.
nightshade
Oh,
that
not
she
Lily.
had. The Lily was from the portal.
The one time. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Lily's right here, so...
Hello.
But there was gilded nightshade that she had planted in the ground. Now, one of the things that Edward had discovered is that as the nightshade only has 5 more uses left of it, and it packs a bigger punch into the fabric, the ice layer, right?
Yeah.
So,
It leaves residue and whatnot.
yeah, it's like more of a permanent portal.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know if we really want to use that.
Versus the temporary one of the Gilded Lily. Now, I originally put that as, there's 2 of them, so now each party has something. But if you don't want it, the other party will make use of it.
Yeah.
I think that they would
So it's up
make
to
more
you.
use of it than we do.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's a good idea to use the Gilded Nightshade, just because if it leaves a permanent crack, and that crack will still lead back to us, it's like pretty much giving a portal straight to our home.
Well, they don't know where that leads to.
Yeah. So
Nobody's used it yet, so you don't know what's on the other side of that.
yeah, I'm just saying the possibility of leaving like a pathway straight back to Firewatch might not be a good idea. I would maybe keep it with the man with Identify that could figure it out, hopefully
That
better.
was what he identified on it.
Oh, never mind. God, Edward, what the fuck?
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, if you feel strongly that you want it or don't want it, that's okay. No big deal. But speaking of magic items,
Oh, do you want me to open up the...
yes.
I will open that up for you real quick.
So Cameron took a fantastic bit of time and made a Google document that has all of the magic items. Mm-hmm. So anyway, Lily, this, I don't know if you had a chance to look at it, but this is the sheet of magic items. Things that you want on there would definitely, for you, the +1 bolts, big.
I think our party would take it regardless, because I think only me and Lily can use them. Maybe. I'm not sure if anybody else can use them, but yeah.
I don't think anybody else has a crossbow.
Yeah.
If there are any disagreements, that's totally okay. If somebody else has also said, "Oh, I kind of want this," and you say, "I kind of want it," then we can decide who gets what.
No, if
until
if Lily wants the bolts, she can definitely have them. I plan on doing something else entirely.
Yeah, I would take the bolt. Why?
I will edit my thing real quick then. Lily. Let's claim. Save. Okay.
What do you think would be good for me?
the cloak of billowing.
Actually,
I did look at that. I did look at that. But are you sure the cloak?
The mimic cloak might be good for you as well. Or even you having a fragment of the weirding watch would be nice too. There's 2 fragments, and the only one that has claimed one would have been Moonzik 1. But he only claimed 1, so.
Okay. I want to let you guys know some things about my character. His strength is actually not that good, okay? And everybody keeps fucking getting him. It's never been that good. It's never been great, okay? Even before I changed my stats. My strength stat was not my strongest stat. I just rolled highly. So if you need a strength thing to happen, the only thing that gives me an advantage is that I have a little stone that gives me +2 strength.
Yippee!
But what is everybody's strength modifiers?
-2.
-2. Okay. Hold on. Windchime?
Strength is 1.
So she's a
Okay.
12 or 13.
So mine was still better, yeah.
I have a 7, so I don't think it should go to
I have
me.
a 15 normally, and then it's turned into a 16. So it'll be I'm still who you should go to. But I have better charisma and constitution than either of those. I've got bad wisdom. I can't see shit. Wait, isn't that wisdom? Wait, hold on.
Windchime is so wise.
Well,
You're so
I think
wise. You're
Windchime-
a perception getter.
I think Windchime is about to get a little bit wiser.
Yay!
So, as part of your rewards from the last session, you all obtained a Book of Understanding, which is a permanent +2 to your Wisdom score.
Plus full 2.
Yep.
Plus
Full
2.
+2.
So it's like a very rare
So
magic
it's a
From
plus
11
1.
to 13 for me.
item. From 16 to 18 for Windchime.
Indubitably.
That's crazy. Now I have 1 wisdom. Let's fucking go. Let's go, dude.
Dude, what?
18.
So you're currently your Wisdom score, Lily,
Yes.
is at 16. With the book, reading the Book of Understanding, that brings it up to an 18.
It was a +2.
Wow.
So now your Wisdom is a +4.
I think it should go to her. I have no qualms.
I agree. I think
No,
it
it's
should.
all of us get it.
No.
No. Oh, and yeah, actually,
No,
wait
you
a minute.
just
Yeah,
said-
yeah. No, let's take the Book of Understanding and put it through the where is it? Let's put
It
it
can
through
only be
the
used once in 100 years.
Oh, you're saying we can't put it through the chalice of communal devour, deweemer, whatever that is.
Devour.
Dwemer?
Yeah, dwemer. We can't put it through the chalice of communal dwemer.
It's not a potion. It's a
Damn
book.
it. In that case, I do think
Okay.
Lily should have it then.
Yes, absolutely.
What is the?
The book is the Book of Understanding. It basically, okay.
That
What
is-
happened?
Was
Yeah, and I already changed it for you. I just
I
did. I
see.
don't know if you saw that.
And then it's a one-time thing.
It will stay that way permanently. But
Ah.
yes, you can only use it once
And then it loses its magic.
for 100 years. It was a gift to you given by the druids for bringing home and collecting all the
The fiends.
demonic shit.
Yeah.
And defeating Base and all that jazz. Because you guys
Yippee.
collected enough stuff that they couldn't afford to give you the money for it.
Yippee.
Yippee, 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 yippee.
Yippee!
So, was there anybody else who wanted something from this list?
I had put my name on the Deck of Illusions, the Emerald Pen, and the Ring of Feather Falling. Oh, and the Hagstone.
Oh yeah, the growling grappling hook. I forgot for you. Anima.
But I mean, I really don't have that high strength.
I think you have the highest strength out of everyone here, though. Like, including Party
Everyone
B.
in this party.
No, of both parties.
Yeah, in both parties, yeah. Because everybody...
Nobody has a strength of +3?
No, Moonzic's Dex, Moonzic Dex, Intelligence, and then Charisma for Brian, so no.
Okay.
You're the only one, and then
It's
Wind
just
Chime's
like-
second.
I just like I have better constitution and charisma than that. My strength roll. Those are the stats that I'm good at.
Would we...
But okay, I'll take the item. I will take it. And hopefully when I use it, I won't just like not be able to do shit.
I was gonna say, would if both party A and B didn't lay claim to it, we could always sell it, right?
True.
So if you
There's
weren't
the
gonna
option.
use it, we could leave it for party B, and if they didn't want to use it, we could just sell it.
It's a useful thing to have. I think Anemo would want it.
Oh, just kidding. Music has a +2 in strength.
That's still less.
Yeah. So you do have the highest out of everybody. So it's ultimately
Okay,
up to you if you would
I'm
like
gonna
it.
put this comment. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna take that. Reply. I took it. It's mine now.
Okay.
There is the filter of love. The next time you see a creature within 10 minutes after drinking the filter, you become charmed by that creature for 1 hour. If the creature is of a species and gender you are normally attracted to, you regard it as your true love while you are charmed. The potion is rose-hued, an evanescent liquid, contains an easy-to-miss bubble shaped like a heart. So it's Amortensia from Harry Potter.
Yeah. So we could trade. It's
what?
you could use
What's
it like
called? Harry Potter. The love.
What does it do? What does it do? I'm
you
sorry.
drink the love potion and you become charmed by the person you see first in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
we could always use this like the way Jester uses her, what is it? The dust of deliciousness or whatever, where if we tried to give it to somebody else, they'd become charmed by us. So that is one way of using it.
As
Otherwise,
like a poison.
yeah. It'd be a poison, but, you know, like, not a deadly one. As a... I actually don't know if we would use this, to be honest.
It's useful.
It is useful. What are we thinking?
Anybody want to lay claim? If nobody wants it, then off to the auction house it goes.
Oh, they didn't want it? Party B?
They'll have an opportunity.
Oh, okay.
I kind of want it.
You kind of want it?
Okay. Great.
Cool. Then I'll claim that for Wind Chime as well.
So Wind Chime's got a love potion.
But
An opposite love potion.
a love potion.
I will make this. You made that one purple for us? Oh, no you didn't. Somebody highlighted that purple. We'll highlight you. What color should party A be? Anybody? Pick a color.
I don't know.
Alright,
Hey,
since we're
apple.
girl bosses, we'll go
An
pink then.
animal. Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girlboss.
Yep. Since we're girl bosses, we'll go pink. Hot pink. Actually, hot pink hurts my eyes. I don't like hot pink.
That is awful. That's really bad.
Let me go with that
Can
pink.
it just be like a calmer pink?
That is
No.
So
worse.
dark.
That is.
That's so dark.
Let's do like that. Is that better?
Yeah.
Uh,
A little lighter than that even.
let me custom make this. Hold on. Pink. What about like that?
That's so much
That's
work.
okay. That's okay, but I would. Can I do it?
Hold on. Hold on.
We've got
I
like
have
4
an
people
idea.
doing
I have an idea.
No, no, no.
Why don't we just make the letters pink and
No.
not the highlight?
No. Let me do this. Is that not just perfectly fine?
Yeah, that's good. That's
Isn't
good.
everybody just happy now?
Yeah. Okay, let me copy this. Hold on.
I have clinical depression.
Me too. Yo, we have so much in common. Anyway.
Oh my god. That's
Okay.
a really funny thing to just say. Oh.
Actually, yeah. I'll keep this over here, actually. Okay, what is the next item that we fight for? We'll go up and claim the bolts for Wind Chime. What is the next battle we have to lay claim to?
Hagstone.
Hagstone is the stone that gives you a +1 bonus to wisdom saving throws. That would be good for me and Wind Chime again.
It's actually just good for anybody.
True, but Wind Chime, would you like this item? Is a +1 bonus to wisdom saves.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Do you want it?
I do want it, but if you think you would have better action with it, because I do also have other ways of dealing with that as well. My charisma is already at an 18 as well, or not charisma, wisdom. So I already have a What, plus 6 to my saves, I think?
7.
Plus 7 to my saves. Yeah,
Both
so I
of
already
you-
have a
both
high
of-
amount of saves.
Both of you already have a plus 7 to your wisdom saving throws.
Oh, yeah, then we could also opt to giving it away as well.
Like, I'll take it if nobody else takes it, but like, if you want it.
Alright, I'll put a maybe then. Let me change this. Edit. If no one else wants it.
Additionally,
Uh-oh.
I see. Was there anything else that people? The ring of feather falling.
Yep, I would like that if nobody else wants it.
That's really good. I like feather falling, but it's all yours. I can float if I want to.
I'm not hearing any no's.
Then there's the Tome of Dogmatic Method. So it's a silver-bound book studded with jewels. It's actually a cursed book. On the surface, it appears to be a magical book that has the power to provide advice on any action that its owner might consider taking. If you open the book to any page, you'll find a list of actions guaranteed to ensure success of any project. However, the first time you use it, the owner finds themselves possessed by the idea that the book is full of useful advice. Instead, the owner will find a list of ritualistic actions that seem relevant but bear little weight on what the user actually does. The user becomes so enamored of the book, though, that they will stop to consult it,
That's
even in
fucking
situations
terrible.
that require hasty action.
We
Delaying
should
for
swindle one of
1d8
the cult
rounds.
members into buying this.
Delaying 1d8 rounds while they take the that's actually so funny.
It's really funny, but like it's so bad.
I actually love that.
Are we gonna take that and try and sell it to somebody?
I think we
What do you
should.
think?
Thing we would do.
What do you guys think? I think we should take it. I think it's hilarious.
We gotta make sure not to read it though.
I kind of want to read it.
No.
No.
I just want to see what's inside of it.
Okay, I'm gonna in character for a moment. Nemo takes a sticky note and writes, "Do not use," and sticks it on the cover of the book.
It says do not use, not do not read.
What's the use of a book?
I don't know. Throwable object.
This book sucks really bad. So I prefer us not to read it or
Okay.
use it, because if we do, then we're gonna get really fucked in many situations.
Bam. Alright.
For 1 hour after drinking it, oh, I have that. I have that heroism potion.
And I have the potion of clairvoyance.
Okay.
We just already have those.
If you have a bunch of potions, you should probably go with the Chalice of Communal Dewormer.
Dweemore.
What is that?
Dwemer.
Dweemore.
Dwemer.
It
It basically doubles or duplicates.
Yeah, we should use that. What?
Once per day, the creature can pour a potion with a duration longer than instantaneous into the chalice, then drink it as a standard action that provokes attacks of opportunity. The bearer and up to 2 willing allies within 30 feet gain the benefits as though they had consumed the potion. However, the duration is divided evenly between all recipients, including the bearer.
So the potion of heroism only works for 1 hour, so...
It would be
20 minutes.
what? Yeah, 20.
20 minutes. 20 minutes.
20 minutes for each person.
Which is a full
I mean,
combat.
fights...
Yeah.
Yeah, fights can only last that long, so that's pretty good. And it's 10 temporary hit points. It's extremely good.
Yep.
And bless spell. So that's kind of
True.
worth it.
You could also use the filter of love in it if you could somehow
Have
get
one of them
a bunch
drink
of people drink it, because it lasts for an hour for the first person that they see. So if everybody, if in a large group, if you got like a bunch of people to drink the potion from the communal dewormer,
It's only
it
2.
would be a big orgy.
It's only the bear and 2 willing allies though, so it's only 3 people total.
It would be an orgy? It would
That's-
all just...
Yeah,
That's Rocky.
because they all see each other.
Rocky put that up there.
That's really fun.
Also, yeah, it's only
So if
3
we ever
people
wanted to
though.
start an orgy.
I didn't
We
realize
should
that
go
it
to the
had
cult. We should go to the cult, spike all their drinks, and make them all have an orgy.
Yeah, well, we rob them.
And while they're orgering, while they're
Orgering.
and we have to,
Ordering.
we have to like cover ourselves or something. While they're having their orgy, I don't know how to say it. Orgying. What the
Orgying.
fuck? Orgying.
Oh, gee.
And we can like go and find out what's going on with the cult. They're busy fucking.
Again, could be fun.
Sounds like a
Funny.
And given
We gotta
that,
take that potion stuff. We've all got the potions. It's all us. We have to take that potion thing.
yeah,
it is-
Dwemer.
It is also being claimed by Brian as well.
No.
No.
blood.
No.
No.
We have to
Where else
convince.
would we use it for an orgy?
Does Brian even have any potions?
They
Okay.
do have Edward who makes potions.
Uh,
But again,
Yeah, he could just make
doesn't
more
need it.
potions.
exactly.
We have a limited amount. I mean, which means we should use them to their fullest content. So
we
I
deserve it
think
more
we
than
should.
they do.
Yeah, we're better than them.
Yeah.
Fight, 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 fight. Anyway.
The next one is the Emerald N. That's up for debate.
I was covering anything I found on the
That is up for debate between me and Moonzik. Essentially what this does, if I can get to it, the pen is tipped with an this pen is tipped with an emerald nib and requires knowing to write. While holding this pen, you can cast illusionary script at will, requiring no material components nor attunement. You write on parchment paper or on some other suitable writing material and imbue it with potent illusion that lasts for the duration. To you and any creatures you designate when you cast a spell, the writing appears normal, written in your hand, and conveys whatever meaning you intend when you wrote the text. To all the others, the writing appears as if you are written in an unknown or magical script that is unintelligible. Alternatively, you can cause the writing to appear to be an entirely different message, written in a different hand and language, though the language must be one you know. Should the spell be dispelled, the original script and the illusion both disappear. A creature with true sight can read the hidden message. So it's like a secret, like a, what are those called? The secret blacklight pens or whatever. It's kind of like that.
Invisible ink, yeah.
Yeah. I honestly don't care for this. I don't know if either of you two care for it either. I said I would like it because I thought it'd be funny and we could do a lot of stupid stuff with it. But I have, like Cameron has also said, I have no strong argument for it. So unless anybody else wants
always
it,
be sold.
yeah, unless anybody else wants it, we can give it to party A, and they can decide to sell it or not.
To the markets. To the auction centers.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys have the heroism and clairvoyance, yes.
Yep. Party A.
And then, Dawn, you wanted the deck of illusions.
Indubitably.
Great. And then there's the hand docs of warding.
And-
This magic weapon warns you of danger. The weapon is on your while the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you cannot be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins. If,
That is super rare.
say, what I would think is you would either want Animo or Wind Chime to have this. Now, the reason I say Wind Chime is not because she would actually use the hand axe, but by having it on her person and attuned to it, she has advantage in initiative rolls, which puts her at the start of things to get up her spirit guardians as quickly as possible, or to Animo, where he can get into combat faster.
Yeah. And I don't disagree.
I mean,
Would either of you want it?
I like getting into combat faster.
And I'm not gonna have it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, you got it? Okay.
No, it's not all you. It's all you. It's all you. It's all you. It's all you.
And then the Cloak of Billowing. Do you want that?
Would either of you two want it?
I would not. I think it takes an attunement, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
I think I'm already attuned to a stone.
You do have 3 attunement spots, so if you would like it. Otherwise, it can always be sold.
Let's swindle some people. Let's sell it. I mean, let's just sell it. Let's
Okay.
sell it. It's okay.
I'll put it in the
Alright.
cell. Alright.
So I've got a hand axe.
We have Staff of Swarming Incest. I believe that was supposed to be for Brian, correct? I don't think anybody had any qualms against that.
No.
Okay. Alchemy Jug, I believe that's for Edward. Nobody had any qualms about that.
No.
The Book of 7 Fingers and the Book of Canon of Changes 1 and 2. How about those?
I think
So does the hand axe have an attack?
Yeah, you can attack with it.
yeah, it's just a regular hand axe. There's no bonuses to it. It's just your hand axe bonuses.
You just have to have it on your person to get the initiative roll, though. You don't have to actually use it.
I know that Edward for certain wants both the Books of the 7 Fingers and the Canon of Changes. He wants both of those.
The book. Okay, we'll keep that one for next. Anybody have any qualms? Anybody want to throw their hat into the ring or anything about these 2 books?
Take that as a no.
I'm just writing down the hand axe of warning right now. But no, I think that's
Okay. Wind Chime, would you like either of these books?
Uh,
Do you want like a summarize of them?
yes.
Emmy, would you like to do the honors? Or would you rather I do it?
So, Book of 7 Fingers. This magical tome is a memoir of the adventurer Thorstag 7 Fingers Emra, a famous fighter who had the habit of severing the fingers of important enemies he slew and storing them in an iron box. This loose collection of memoirs contains two special passages with special powers, a detailed description of the deck of many things, which allows a reader to know how to avoid the effects of the void card, a recipe for the making of Kingdom's ointment, which requires proficiency in alchemist tools. Kingdom Cog Tom's ointment is a glass jar 3 inches in diameter, which contains 1d4 plus 1 doses of a thick mixture that smells faintly of aloe. This jar and its contents weigh half a pound. As an action, 1 dose of the ointment can be swallowed or applied to the skin. The creature that receives it gains 2d8 plus 2 hit points and ceases to be poisoned and is cured of most diseases. So, a very strong healing balm. The Canon of Changes 1 and 2. The Canon of Changes are powerful books indeed. These 2 treatises on the nature of the world are books of the gods themselves. They deal with the redistribution of matter and motion. The first book in the series allows the reader to create any non-magical object. The second allows the reader to draw on the mystic oneness of the universe and change the nature of matter to fulfill its own desires. Essentially, any non-living object weighing up to 50 pounds can be converted into any other non-living, non-magical object of similar mass. When combined with the other book, The Analytics of Magic, the conversion can be of up to 500 pounds of mass, and you can create a magic weapon, armor, or shield with these special powers. Basically, it allows you to manufacture things. I know that Edward really wants this.
Both of those
I'll
books?
say it right here. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it right here. Edward definitely wants this.
It seems more like an Edward thing.
I'm okay with Edward taking that.
Mimic Cloak, Moonsick wants.
But he already does that.
Yeah,
What?
that's kind of why he wants to be better at it.
Right, because it just goes with the character, right? Okay, that's fine.
The Elixir of Last Will.
Why
Is
is
that
this
character-
blue?
I don't know. If a character, I thought I had it highlighted for
Oh.
a second. If a character drinks this gray liquid, the next time within 24 hours he falls below 0 hit points, they exhale a sliver of consciousness, whether alive or dead. If a character drinks multiple elixirs in a 24-hour period, only one is effective. As an immediate action, the sliver can guide the action of any one ally within 30 feet of the drinker's body. This guidance gives a +2 bonus on that ally's next attack roll to the ally's AC against the next attack made against them, or on the ally's next skill check. The drinker decides the type of bonus and the ally. The bonus must be used within 1 round.
That's so specific.
It's a very good last-ditch effort, though.
Hmm.
Then there's the itching powder, which I don't think anybody wanted.
Oh, we'll mark that as sell then.
Um,
We did end up actually missing one. Unless I missed it myself. The Book of Hidden Hearts. The
Yes, Book of
deepest
Hidden Hearts
desire or
is
secret.
Yeah, that is going to the other party.
Okay, and I will mark that as green. Bam. Okay. And then did we decide on the Hagstone? Is that this party or that party?
Hexon, if you guys feel strongly about it, then yes, you can have it.
Okay.
Otherwise, the other party is probably gonna
All
sell
right.
it.
And then did anybody want the Elixir of Last Will? I mean, it'd be good with communal Dwemer, of course. Otherwise, we can give it to the other party as well. Or sell.
I'm good.
Wind chime?
No, I don't want it.
Okay. I'll mark that as sell then. Unless the other party would like it. And then we have Liquid Blade, which I believe I'm the only one that has claim to it.
I know that Moonzik was interested in it until you claimed it. So if you don't feel strongly about it, I'd talk to him. Because he had made some good ideas with it.
Yeah, then you can totally have it. Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna use it as a regular thing, so I will mark it as his then. I just thought it was cool. Okay, then we have Scroll of Dimensional Anchor. I believe that was gonna go to Edward for copying the spell, if I'm not mistaken.
And then Clarity is Moonzik's.
Okay, Clarity is also. And then we have the 2 fragments of the Weirding Watch. Moonzik has one, and Nemo has the other. And Nemo, would you like to keep your fragment of the Weirding Watch?
Do they only work together?
No, they work separately. Yeah, they work separately, but it only gives you the effects of haste.
If neither of the other 2 members of my party want it, then I'll keep it. But I would be willing to have somebody else keep track of it.
Did we not get the rest of the fragments? Because I thought each member of the other group had fragments of it. We only got 2 of them. Because there was Brenda Tools and then her 3 other allies.
4.
We have 4 of them?
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll change that number then. That means that there's 3 up for grabs. It might be in our best interest to take 2 and give 2 to the other party. And or 1 and 3. But I feel like 2 and 2 is probably a better split.
Let's do 2 and 2.
2 and 2? Okay. We'll do
Alright.
2 and 2. It'll be 2 going to green and 2 going to pink.
With that, that's all of the magic items done. Oh my goodness, except for one, which is that you guys also now have a secondary bag of holding that you got as a roll.
Oh, fuck. Yippee. And if you guys would like it, otherwise I can take it.
I don't think that there is any guy against you taking it.
Okay.
I think people are starting to get tired.
Okay.
Because we've been doing a lot of paperwork, which I understand. We're gonna level up. Last bit of paperwork here. We're gonna talk about tactics while we do so, and how we're going to approach combat. My thought, and this is very important, so make sure I have everybody's attention. This is just my ideas. You guys are more than welcome to talk about it yourself, but to kind of push the conversation forward. When you're going into a combat situation, it helps a lot if you have an idea of what you're going to be doing going into it. Given your party's composition, it makes sense if the front lines is Animo. Standing back behind Animo is Wind Chime with spiritual weapons and spiritual guardians up. Kind of providing a radius to both heal Animo and still have access to Soren, who is in the back line, peppering things with arrows. Me, based off of what I see from your party, that configuration works really well. Does that make sense?
Yeah. What do you need us to do?
I want you to talk about tactics just a little bit. I know I just gave you an idea of like what a kind of like setup for that, but you guys if I put you into a combat right now, you all would just basically kind of flounder a little bit around not knowing what to do.
Yep.
Right? Because you're not used to having such a small party. I want to make sure that you guys have this down of how going into a combat scenario looks like.
Right. Well, okay. Generally, the styles that I understand us being in, when there's a bigger party, is that Wind Chime does some DPS damage and heals. And Dawn or Soren kind of stays and does like ranged damage. And I've got a lot of physical attacks. So that's like a good, like relatively that seems like a good mix, right? We've got like a couple melee users, some heals and like a ranged unit. We just need to like, I think like positioning matters a lot. I think we got to make sure that we stick together. We don't just run off into a corner of the room.
And something I will add real quick is I am looking at buying the Zapier from the Magic Items shop, and that will allow me to be upfront with you and deal more damage with your added Oathbreaker Undead, whatever it was, your Aura of Hate or whatever. Because I want to get some use out of that as well, because me being upfront with you will
nice if you did. Yeah.
So that's why I was looking at getting the Zapier. That way I'm actually doing some good sources of damage in melee, and I can be up there helping you with damage.
I do want to look into getting like a magical weapon or some sort of plus weapon, because I don't really have, like, I just have normal scimitar, normal javelin, whatever. I've got a lot of money. I think I could probably do a little bit better in the weapon area. I mean, I've got the Hand Axe of Warning, but it's still just like whatever.
Yeah. You want like a +1, +2.
Like 1d6. Yeah, +1 or +2. Do some more damage.
Or a magical item. Yeah, totally. But my plan for combat is to kind of looking at our group. We have a cleric, a paladin, and a druid. 3 classes that are known for healing.
Yes.
What?
We all are religious.
Sure. Looking at all 3 of us, we all have high sources and high amounts of access to healing. And so I was going to actually take a step back of healing, maybe keep like Revivify or Healing Word or Cure Wounds or something, and kind of edge more into DPS, like focusing more on Guiding Bolt, Moonbeam, some other spells that I don't have pulled up in front of me at the moment, Ice Knife, whatnot, just kind of more like support / higher damage spells, and to kind of be like more like a backline DPS than of a support healer, because we do already have the 2 of you.
True. I mean, I've got Lay on Hands. What else do I have in terms of healing? I didn't get a lot. I got Divine Health? Makes me immune to disease. That's really cool. I didn't know I had that.
Oh. No, that was poison, actually.
But I still think that... Oh, well, yeah. I guess I can't get cancer? That's pretty awesome.
The reason I say this is because usually every combat we go through, I have access to, and I quote, Cure Wounds, Healing Word, Aura of Vitality, Healing Spirit, Revivify. No, just those 5, and those are a lot. Those are all healing. And so being able to like reduce those 5 down to like 1 gives me way more access to, say, to hold person, call lightning, dispel magic since we don't have a counter speller. Taking like sleet storm, ice storm. I'll always have polymorph on me just in case, but like having access to these other spells would definitely help us out a lot. So that's why I was kind of I wanted to bring it up to make sure it was okay with you guys if I just kind of stopped so much healing and kind of focused more on damage. I was also looking at pastime when we have our downtime. I was looking at becoming proficient in longbow so I can do more support from a longer range, because most of my spells are 80 to 120 feet of distance.
So, with all of that in mind, let's go ahead and level up your character.
Yippee!
Lily, do you remember how to do that?
It's the hammer, right? Character Mancer level up, yep.
So you go city.
Me. I'll drag this over so we can have it on stream.
This.
Okay,
Let
levels.
me wind chime
Next level.
here.
What
I'm
have I
gonna
done?
stream for you, Lily. Can you watch my stream? Because I'll just do this with you. So that you don't have to fucking worry about it. So next, we're now gonna be level 8. You're gonna get a Divine Strike. You're gonna get an ASI feature, something like that. Let's see, level 8. You get Divine Strike. At 8th level, you gain the ability to infuse your weapon strikes with divine energy. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8 radiant damage to the target. What's up?
We might have a problem. I might have to do all of my level up
I did the
manually.
same thing. I think I did the same thing because I clicked the hammer. It didn't give me any options, and it's just reset my character again.
No. Did you not see the notification that says cannot be undone?
There was nothing. It literally, I pressed the hammer, and nothing fucking.
So mine's fine. Mine's
Share your
fine.
Nothing happened.
Share your screen.
Okay.
Press cancel. See if it goes away.
Discard.
Okay.
So yeah, it's regular. So yeah, you have the same problem I do.
So go ahead and go to the cogwheel to the right. Down. Down. That one. Scroll down. Launch lever plus character mancer. Okay, next. Scroll. Wonderful. You're not
Why does it say
multi-classing?
one? Why does it say one? Are we adding one?
Should be. It should look like.
Yeah, it should look like wind chimes. That's why I was so confused. I was worried I didn't want to screw anything up because it's the exact same thing for mine too.
Okay, give me a second. Go ahead
Totally.
and cancel that. I'm gonna cancel. And I'm gonna make safety copies.
Okay.
Did you do something?
Working on it.
So now my entire page is broken.
Just close everything.
Oh.
Oops, did I delete yours?
Uh-oh.
I might have deleted it.
Well, Soren's gone. Time to make a new character.
Hold on. Why do I have so many fucking Sorens?
Because remember that one time my thing broke twice? Roll20 just does not like me.
Okay. So there are copies of your characters as they currently are.
Okay.
So
Cogwheel, launch character level Mancer. Next. Okay. Roll. I'm gonna roll HP. Let's go. Roll. I don't think I rolled my HP. I have to manually roll my HP.
So Lily, you've got a big decision to make this level.
I'm
up.
not accepting that.
Uh-oh.
Is it a
I'm
one?
not accepting plus. I'm not accepting.
Yeah,
a one.
you can
I will
re-roll
not.
one. You can re-roll ones. That's
Bro.
you can re-roll
Hey.
ones.
What is
Okay.
my
Okay.
What? Oh my
I
god.
think there's a problem.
I think it's broken.
Yeah, it's because you're rolling one undefined. So
You have to find your hit dice.
what's your hit die? Is it a 12 or a 10?
Mine is an 8.
Yours is an 8, so just roll a d8.
Roll a d8.
I don't know what mine
5.
is.
Okay.
Next.
Let me just
I
work
don't know how to check because I don't have a. So,
Okay. Next.
Give me a second.
I could just take an average.
They're a d10. They're a d10.
Next. Features before leveling.
Okay. Lily, back to you. So you remember those points before? So you got those, you were at 16 points for your wisdom, then you were at 18 because you got +2 for the book. You have an option of getting +2 in another stat, which you can cap out your wisdom for a total of a +5. Or you can get a feat. Just wait a second and I will help you after I'm done with Lily, but I've interrupted, like, just gonna do one person at a time for right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on with your sheet. So you can either pick your ASI or a feat. Feats are pretty cool. They are basically like skills that you take every 4 levels. So either you get better at what you do, or you can take a special ability. Some of the ones I think that you would like would be Chef. So a Chef allows you to one of your stats gets increased, so Constitution or Wisdom. I'd recommend going Wisdom. You gain proficiency in cooking tools. And as a part of a short rest, you can cook special food, provided that you have the ingredients and cook tools on hand. You can prepare enough of this food for a number of creatures equal to 4 plus your proficiency bonus, which is going to be 4, so a total of 8. And at the end of a short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit dice regain hit points. Regains an extra 1d8 hit points. So people can just eat your food, feel better. Additionally, once per long rest or once per day, you can make 4 treats that heal for 1d8. Plus, these treats also have your healing bonus to them, like Good Berry. So it would be 1d8 plus 5.
How do the
Addition
treats?
to good berries if you
Um,
want to.
Yeah, do the treats? Are they like? Do they last longer than a day, or do they go away after the day?
Just one day. Just one day.
One day? Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Gracias.
What is the chef the only feat you thought would be interesting?
There's also the lucky feat,
Mm-hmm.
which will make you much better at what you do.
Lucky.
Yeah. So the lucky feat, pretty powerful. You have inexplicable luck that seems to kick in at just the right moment. You have 3 luck points. Whenever you make an attack roll, an ability check, or saving throw, you can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20. You can choose to spend one of your luck points after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined. You choose which of the d20s is used for the attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. You can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you. So you roll a d20 and then choose whether the attack uses the attacker's roll or yours. If more than one creature spends a luck point to influence the outcome of the roll, the points are canceled each other out and no additional dice are rolled. You regain your points when you finish a long rest. Basically, anytime you got to roll for something,
Mm-hmm.
to a skill check or anything, a saving throw, doesn't matter. You have the ability to roll at it with advantage.
Yeah.
And this is 3 times per day. It is generally considered to be one of the most powerful feats. Because it has good use inside and outside of combat.
Mm-hmm. And the chef one seems more fun.
Absolutely. So we're thinking, do you want to go chef?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna cook some good food.
So there you go. It looks like this, you get freedom of movement and ceremony, and that should be it all. Okay. Voila! You are now significantly more powerful. Just give it a second while it loads. And your character sheet should be up to date.
Woo.
So, feeling a little beefy. Okay. Quinn. I don't really understand why it does that. Go ahead, and you know what? I know what the reason why this is like this. You're gonna have to manually do it, because unfortunately, I think yours is a custom class, or is it Oathbreaker? I don't know if I own Oathbreaker. I can't hear you, by the way. You're muted.
I didn't. Honestly, I wasn't saying anything. I just highlighted it because it's there, and I don't know what the fuck undefined, but also Oathbreaker means.
I think it means that we did it custom. So, go ahead and cancel. You can't use the Character Mancer.
Yippee! I'm the same thing, so.
Fantastic.
So
that's great news.
So you're going to click that. You're going to make it level 8. Great. Then you're going to go to your core. Your total hit points, you're gonna add 7.
Let's see if this works. Oh,
No, just
what's 69 plus 7?
76.
76.
And then out of 76. Wonderful. Then your hit die, you're going to increase that to 8.
No, it was at 7.
It was-
Oh, then it needs to be up by 1. Yeah.
Okay. 9.
Okay. Then you're gonna need to open up the Oathbreaker Paladin on Google.
We just get an ability. Does features
I
matter?
just want to make sure.
Okay.
And then double check to make sure you don't gain anything at 8th level.
You don't?
Just scroll, read through your auras and shit.
6
Sometimes
times
you get
14.
an
I do
increase.
not get anything either.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Then go back to your shit. Are you gonna take a feat or are you gonna take an ASI?
I don't know.
So you should take an ASI if you have a lot of scores that are 1 point away from being an
I
even
have
number.
11 and 15.
Additionally, you can boost your strength to 18.
No, well, I guess I can.
17.
Excuse me. You could go strength up to, yeah. You would basically boost your strength up 2 more points so that you would have an 18. So for a +4. Alternatively, you could take a feat. There are half feats, like the one that Lily just took, that boosts a single point. So, for example, if you have an odd number in your dexterity is odd, so you could look for like dex has feats. Get a well-rounded thing.
Ooh, resilient would be good for you.
Athlete. Okay, resilient. What's resilient?
Resilient, weapon master. You think slasher would be good for him?
So if you're not sure what they are, just copy them.
Resilience gives you, I think, advantage on saves. I think. I'm not entirely
I
sure
already
on that
have.
one.
Well, my saves are set. I'm set on saves.
Okay.
I don't care about saves anymore. I want to look at what piercing means. The cheat of penetration. Increase your strength or dexterity by 1 to a maximum of 20. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals piercing damage, you could reroll one of the attack's damage dice. And you must use the new rule. You must. When you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage to a creature, you can roll 1 additional damage die when determining the extra piercing damage the target takes. I don't think that I use piercing
Slasher.
damage mostly. Slasher is the
Slasher
same thing.
might be better. Increase your strength or dexterity by 1 to a maximum of 20. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, you can reduce the speed of the target by 10 until the start of your next turn. When you score a critical hit that deals slashing damage to the creature, you grievously wound it. Until the start of your next turn, the target has disadvantage on all attack rolls.
Oh, I like that.
That one's
I
pretty
really
good.
like that. I want Slasher.
You want slasher?
Yeah.
Make sure to read it once again over, just to make sure.
Well, how you can reduce, so you don't have to.
Once per turn.
Well, yeah, once per turn.
Yeah.
And it doesn't attack. It doesn't cause. You can just do it.
Yep.
It doesn't cost anything. Yeah, I want this. This is easy for me. 100%.
Okay, good shit. I'll drag in the feet for you.
Oh. Fuck. I don't know what I want yet, bro.
Everybody else made decisions rather quickly.
I know, but like I'm stuck between. I'm honestly stuck between 3.
I can put the feet in.
You got it?
Should be fine.
I could just drag and drop this way.
Oh, you can drag and drop. You can just
Yeah.
drag and drop.
I'm stuck between 4 actually.
There you go. You have it now.
Yippee! 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 Is there anything else that I can do?
And then we need to. Are you picking dexterity?
I did. Yeah, I already did it.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, you're all Gucci.
Oh my god, your stats are actually so even.
My stats are nice.
Yeah.
they're
Gee,
really
oh
nice.
my.
Bad wisdom, but everything else.
I mean, it's not bad. It's even. Me over here with a -2 on strength, living my best life.
No, I rolled really good stats for this character. I knew that I rolled really good stats when I rolled them. I was like, holy shit, 2 18s? So.
Yeah. And don't forget to long rest. Do you need help with yours?
I only need help with the feet. I kind of followed along with his, so I did all the same stuff that he did. So the hit points, level, the hit die. Then I think the only thing I have to do is the feet. But I'm stuck between 4 feats. No, 3 feats. And I kind of want everyone's opinion on them. So the first one, let me pull it up real quick. The first one is Actor. Browse feats. Actor. So the first one is Actor. It's +1 to Charisma. I have advantage on Charisma Deception and Charisma Performance checks when I'm trying to pass myself off as a different person, and I can mimic the speech of any person, of another person, or sounds made by other creatures, as long as I've heard it. The whole reason I wanted to do this one is because we're going to be going into Dwindling Empire, and they do not like Soren as a drow, so it might be useful to kind of hide in the shadows. The second one, I don't know if you have the pack for this one, but it's from Planescape Adventures in the Multiverse. The other one is Agent of Order, or the Order, Agent of Order. Let me pull it up real quick. It is increase an ability score of my choice by 1, so it's a half feat. Once per turn, when you damage a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself, I can deal an extra 1d8 force damage to the target, and it must succeed a Wisdom saving throw of my whatever, or spectral bindings try to ensnare it. So I can kind of like do a free ensnare.
Okay,
On
yeah.
a target. It's called Stasis
I
Strike.
like that.
That's pretty good, especially for me being long range and to help with those two up front. The third one is Fey Touched. Where is it? Fey Touched. Fey Touched is allows me to have Misty Step. I can increase my Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma. I think that's it. Oh, and then I get to choose a first level spell from Divination or Enchanted School Magic. So it's a cute little ability to get away. And the fourth one's Elven Accuracy, which just gives me legendary, or it increases one of my scores by 1, and it gives me advantage, or when I have advantage, I get to re-roll it in case I get bad. And that'll go, the Elven Accuracy will go really well with the longbow that I'm picking up.
I think all 3 of them are fantastic options.
I'm kind of leaning more towards Agent of Order or Fey Touch, to be honest. Or Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter's another good one for a longbow. But I'm leaning towards Agent of Order or Fey Touched.
Do you want more mobility, or do you want
CC.
or battlefield control? Yeah.
Yeah. As a druid, I kind of already have a lot of battlefield control. However, most of my battlefield control is AoE. So maybe having a one-person battle control might be good, but it's also a spell casting ability. So they have to save.
When it comes to battles,
What spell snipe?
I personally battles, I've had very few battles where I'm like, that was really, really awesome. I've had a few, I've had a couple, right? But most of the battles that I have, I'm like I want to clarify before I go out and say this. I've had great battles before. Okay, I have. A lot of the time, I'd find battles to be a lot. Okay, and when it comes back to my turn, like there's things I'm thinking about, and there's things that I could do, but in the end, it's always simpler to just say I want to hit this guy with a scimitar. So if for you. You like controlling the battlefield more, that would be helpful for me, because if I can just go in there, find the thing that will deal the most damage and do it, that would be the best experience that I could have with battling, personally. So if you had a more nuanced position in the battlefield, that might fit better.
What's our proficiency? Is it +3 now? Oh, it's +3. Okay. It doesn't go up to +4, does it? That's not until...
It does.
What?
Eventually it does.
Oh.
Eventually it goes up to +4.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do Agent of Order. I don't know if you have that, if you can drag it over, if I have to copy-paste it in.
You'll have to copy and paste it. I don't own it.
Okie dokie. I will do Agent of Order then. And that's, wait, what is it? It's, you can benefit from this number of times equal to my proficiency bonus. Cool. Okay. And would you like me to change tough while we're here?
Yeah, if you're just there doing it, do it.
Okay. Okie dokie. Then we are all Gucci. Gucci flip-flop.
Alright, before we wrap things up here, I
do
did have final questions that we're going to go round robin with. We've talked a lot about the things that we want to do, our characters level up, we've talked about who they are, what our goals are, blah 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 blah. You guys have a period of time where you are going to be down doing your own thing in Nicodranus for 1 to 3 months. This is your chance to tell me what you're going to be doing for those 1 to 3 months. There are benefits from doing certain things, and like we can make mechanical changes or do have like story impacts, or you know, a whole variety of cool and fun things that we want to do with your month to 3 downtime.
Can we initiative so we can each talk?
Yes. So, yeah, we're gonna do one at a time, and then if we need to change things, we can. Or if you think of things later, we can go after.
Yeah, I rolled initiative.
Sure. Everybody, roll me initiative. Don't you have advantage?
Oh, I do have advantage, sure. Boom. 8, 15 lots to do.
So we need wind chime to roll advantage.
Damn.
There we go. 13. So order is Soren first. What are you doing with your downtime?
So I have 4. Hold on. I have 4 things that I want to do or 5 things I want to do for my my time. First things first, we have a bag of holding. I can get rid of that. I would like to go to the shop and browse. Of course, we can do that as a group as well, so you don't have to go through everything at the same time. The main item I'm looking for is the Zapier, of course. However, I will be browsing for other things as well. I would like to practice for proficiency with longbows. I would like to work on my side project on the northeastern side of Firewatch, of course, and then I would like to investigate the lighthouse keeper's disappearance in case I can get anything out of it. Any like clues of where they might be and whatnot. Oh, and
Anything
then
else you would like to do?
I'm sorry, one last thing. I would like to take care of the quail eggs I still have in my possession. That we have not been rolling for the past few sessions.
Okay, wonderful. Forgot about those. Okay.
We all did. we all did.
Everybody forgets all those fucking quail eggs. Okay, wonderful. Next up is going to be Quinn.
Okay. I want to research about Zahir. I want to know everything about him. I want to research about Ukatella. I want to know everything about that. And hold on. I want to get a better scimitar, I think. Just like a scimitar plus, but I don't. Hold on. Can I do that? Just a plus, like
Yeah.
I can just get a scimitar with +2 or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get you the prices on those next time.
Alright.
Plus, if there's any other cool and interesting ones. So research the hero in Ukatoa. You still have plenty of downtime.
Okay. Okay. Hold on.
Projects, fun things.
Right. Little side projects that I could do. Well, let me take a look at my character sheet and look what I have.
It can also be like a project as to how you learned to be a slasher. Are you now Jack the Ripper? Like,
oh, true. I could do a little murder on the side.
you could work with the underground. You could, whatever you want to do. Like, you got plenty of cool and fun things. Your imagination is the only limiting factor. You can work on the business.
Yeah, and I'm just so uncreative. I want to make sure. I'm really into this camper, okay? We
Yeah,
really
if
gotta
you
get this
want-
camper.
If you want this camper to be your personal project, fantastic. Absolutely. That could take 3 months to build a tiny home. Like,
Sure. Okay. I built it with the instructions and help of the other 2 members of my party.
and the locals and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, if that's
And
what
the
you want
locals.
to, if you want to actually build it, yeah, we can make it out. And like, yeah, there's gonna be
That
costs
means that the
associated with it, but like not like as much as buying it outright. Which means you
Yeah.
can do cooler things to your personal.
I can do cooler
specifications.
things. I want it to be made out of mahogany. I want to, I don't know. I can cut down the trees myself if necessary. I can do that. How I became a slasher is a cool point. I think that slasher just comes naturally to him. Because he used to be a werepanther.
Yeah, that's valid.
But like, Lily has left.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, I really just wanted to know more about Zahir and Ukatoa, and I wanted to get that scimitar. That was like all I was really thinking about. So what else I can do with 2 months of my time? I don't know, man. I think he would go dungeoning if he still had time and still had energy. He would just go earn some more money. Like,
Yeah, you can go do jobs. Like, working is a completely reasonable thing to do.
I think he would work. Yeah, I think he would work if he still had some free time. Nobody was doing anything. He would work.
Would he want to work he
Probably.
he could do odd jobs, sure, but you'd make probably like you could also.
I wanted to
on
work
the
as an assassin
shipyard.
for the deep state.
You want to join clandestine services.
That was a really funny way of saying it.
That's what they're called. That's what they're like. Spies aren't real, right? Assassins, that's not like a real thing. It's called clandestine services.
Yes.
Or,
I want to own a lot of money for murdering people on the side.
all right. You're joining the Dark Brotherhood. Background joke.
Boom, 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 boom.
I'm gonna call Lily.
Okay. So,
Oh, baby, are you ready, Quinn?
Don, what do you think I should have done in those 3 months? I don't actually have to become an assassin. I just kind of.
So what I'm doing is I'm becoming proficient in a new weapon that I can use up in the next few combats. You could always, if you're looking at using a different weapon, you can also train with a different weapon to become proficient in.
Are you fucking kidding
I'm already
me
proficient in weapons.
with the fucking coach?
She did not pick up.
Ugh.
Okay.
She muted for a second and then.
I'm guessing something's going on. I don't think she fell asleep or
Yeah.
anything.
No, because you wouldn't leave call if you fell asleep.
No. I mean, unless you accidentally disconnect or, Wi-Fi goes out. But other than that, no, I think something's definitely going on. But we can, I don't know if you want to talk to her off time, or if she joins back.
Oh,
Later.
there was one big thing that I didn't mention before you guys got as a reward.
Okay.
And that reward is the property rights to the
Oh, that's right.
the house. So you guys are now land owners in Nicodranus. Now, that being said, that bitter manor, right, where you fought that creature, the daemon, Annalbaith,
No,
it's
we're
in
becoming
really
landlords.
it's like in really shitty repair. Like it's like not in livable condition.
Yo.
Ryan has suggested, because of all of the historical documents that were kept in the building, with like, and there was a lot of documents, offering it to
the city. I vote we make it a tourist trap. We clean it up and then we make it a tourist trap, and we can make money off of it.
I think it's better to make money off of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and also it could be a second base of operations as well, because it's farther away.
It's not
the base of
livable.
operations.
Oh, it's not livable. Oh,
No,
hi,
it's
Lily.
not livable.
Is everything
Lily.
okay?
No.
You are muted right now.
Yeah, just I was just called away for work for a second, but I'm back.
Okay.
No worries. It is not a livable, nor would it be easily made into a base of operations.
Okay.
It is mostly because, like, if you guys wanted to get involved in local government, you now have voting rights, basically.
Okay.
But the Library of the Cobalt Soul, right?
Yeah.
The Library of the Cobalt Soul would love to go through all those documents and make that information accessible to those victims, well, the families of the victims that were tampered with by Annalbaith. In addition, one of the rewards also given was if you guys remember that in that last battle there was a chest.
Yep.
Right? Inside of that chest was a variety of knickknacks and things.
Paddywhack.
Yeah. And they were like personal mementos of victims, like rings and signets and just like things that could be wanted by families of victims, right?
Yeah.
The other party has decided to go on for one of their quests to return as many of these trinkets back to their rightful owners as possible. And you guys got a hold of Annalbaith's flail.
Yippee!
Now, Annalbaith's flail is too large and too wieldy for any of you to actually wield.
I would like to
Even
wield
you.
it.
But its parts are magical in nature, and could be, and this was my intention the whole time, but it could be used to make magical weaponry. So you're +1, +2.
Oh, there's a scimitar.
So I could make the scimitar.
We have to find somebody that can do it though.
Yeah, I mean, and again, that's something we can hand wave away. But
Yeah.
like,
but that can be within the 3 months of something that I do. I
Yeah.
would rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that would take
Then
more
purchase.
time. Because I don't know what else I want to do during that time.
I wonder,
So-
would it be able to make more than just a scimitar? I mean, I'd imagine there's a lot of material there.
If it's larger than
so
any of us
it
could
can
wield.
it can make up to 3 points in so it can make 3 weapons up to 3 points. So you can either have 3 +1s, 1 +1 and 1 +2, or 1 +3 weapon.
2 + 2 or 1 + 3?
So So it
3
has a
plus
total
1.
of 3 points that it can be used.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can make 3 weapons that are +1,
Yeah.
or you can make 1 weapon that is +2 and 1 weapon
One
that is
plus one.
+1.
Or one
Or
that's plus 3.
you can make 1 +3.
What do you think?
I think all out 1 plus 3. But
1 plus 3?
That's because
I will say, if that's what you decide to do, and I don't think that's a bad idea at all, because the other 2 aren't really using magical weapons, where the +1, the +3, that doesn't have as much of an effect, except for Soren may want to have a bonus on his longbow, but then again, he already is using his starry form, so I don't know.
No, I wasn't too worried about the longbow. I was maybe no. Actually, no. I'd rather not split it into 3 plus 1s. So it might actually be better just to give him a +3. That might actually be the best option, and I totally wouldn't mind that either. Because I am
basically, you're taking a legendary flail and turning it into another legendary item.
yeah. That sounds good to me. I can always find a magical longbow or a longbow +1 in the shop. I don't mind looking. It's not going to be my primary access of damage either, because like you said, I have Starry Form Archer, plus I have all my spells, so.
What about you, Lily? What do you think about that?
Sorry, what?
Do you want a piece of the magical flail to give you a +1? Or do you want all 3 points to go to Animo?
He can have all 3 points.
Sold!
To the highest bidder.
Woo! Let's fucking go.
So, yeah. And what weapon is that going to be?
I think you said scimitar?
I did say scimitar.
Would
Is
you
there
want
a
something else,
better- I feel like there's probably a better weapon. to
What are
put
you
that.
proficient in? Because you can go through your proficient list and decide through those.
Actually, it says I'm not proficient in anything. So,
Uh-oh.
hold on.
Fist-to-fist combat, I guess.
Martial and simple weapons.
Okay. So
No.
scimitar, short
Of
sword.
sense.
So scimitar, short sword,
could-
club, dagger, dart, javelin, mace, quarterstaff, rapier.
Oh, how much damage does a rapier do?
That's a dex weapon, and I think it's 1d8 or 1d6.
1d8. And hold on, let me just confirm. Dex and strength are the same. I don't think there's any weapons that use charisma or constitution, eh?
Not physical. Mentally, yes. Physical, no.
I like the idea of him using.
Yeah. Animal can just use fisticuffs. That'll be your attack, fisticuffs.
No, I think
Get
it'll
brass
be a rapier,
knuckles.
a +3 rapier.
Okay.
No, but the +3 brass knuckles.
Oh wait, hold on. Whoa, pass. I completely forgot. Cannot be that. Has to have slashing damage. Has to be slashing.
True. It's like
What's
short
inside that?
sword.
And it can't be two-handed.
You can do
Is
one-handed.
it battle axe?
That's two-handed, I think, right?
Yeah, that's two-handed, yeah. Well, like a great axe is two-handed, a battle axe is one-handed.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, yeah. So, a battle axe is 1d8 slashing, so that would be better.
Weapon for face.
Long sword. Oh, it's versatile. If you hold it with 2, it's 1d10. That's the same with a long sword. a longsword is a 1d8, but it's versatile.
So
You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
longsword.
So what do you want to do?
I think a longsword fits his character better than a.
It is
Then,
more paladin vibes.
It is.
Yeah. So we'll do a +3 longsword.
Yippee!
Can you, Emily? Can you slide that in? Is that something you can do?
Yeah.
Huh? What are we sliding in? Wait a
Hey,
minute.
yo.
Wait a minute.
Hey, yo.
Okay, Lily, with your 3 months of downtime, what are you going to be doing?
Definitely cooking a lot. I was thinking Windchime might hang out a little bit on the Wave Chaser. And she would definitely be spending time with Nahiri.
Right now, like I know that one of the things that Moonzik did in the other party is he is going around town, working on his medicine ability and is healing a lot of townsfolk. You could also work on your cooking by feeding people if you wanted to be more benevolence, not the right word. Service oriented. Or you could also get back in with the underground. I know that previously you've had some connection to the drug scene. You could potentially look for other interesting and weird drugs and you want to try. If that's something you were interested in, there are some weird and wacky effects of things that you might can work on gaining contacts for how you could procure things. You can make money. Yeah, just downtime activities. You could go gambling. Now that you have all this money.
Yeah, she does have that dice set too.
Get yourself kicked out of a few places, you know? Carouse town. Spread rumors or secrets. You could work in a local temple to gain favor. You could do you could make artwork with Nahiri. I know Nahiri had previously discussed with you about doing tattoo work. You could help her set up that business because she is your companion, and money in that sort of way, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that sounds like setting up a little studio for Nahiri in Nicodrona.
Nicodronis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, Windchime would definitely be like spending a lot of time at like the markets, finding good like vegetables and fruits to cook for the meals. But then they would like do it. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do like a lot of housekeeping, that's totally okay. Don't feel like that's like that's less valuable. It is very valuable. It's all roleplay, and then next session we'll each of our little scenarios we're gonna have like little smaller roleplay moments to go over some of that stuff. I just need time to be able to come up with what those things are going to be based off of what you guys want to do.
Mhm. Well, I definitely would see. I see Windchime spending a lot of time with Nahiri and doing more like mundane things to like as like she's resting and not getting herself into danger, so that Nahiri is not having like heart attacks all the time.
Yeah. Anything else that you want to do?
Windchime definitely needs to write back to her mother to tell
Yeah.
her that she's alive, so she does that. And she like in the letter she asks if her mother still has her recipes for baking her like apple pies.
I love it. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Wonderful. All right, folks. Thank you very much for the session. I know that this was a lot more mechanical in nature, and we did a lot of out of character talking, but sometimes that's just what we need to do. We'll come back in 2 weeks' time to wrap up some of our role playing stuff, and then start our next adventure after that.
Yippee!
Thank you all very much, and hopefully I didn't make you guys completely fall asleep.
No, it's good. We needed an in between section.
All right. Is that everything, Emmy?
That is.
All right. And with that, this is session 55 Group A signing off. I hope you all enjoyed it, and please leave some feedback or just leave a comment to tell us you made it this far. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.